in the National Guard. He said he was just on a 3-day weekend there and that it was really hectic. I casually mentioned that I stay aware of things, and he said, looked at her dead in the eyes and said, please keep prepping. And yes, things are just beginning, especially in...
Hello, you are live on Marfoogle TV. What is going on?
Hey, it's Eileen from Jersey.
Hi, Eileen, and it's a first-time caller, and you have a question about Jersey and daughter talk to National Guard. What's up with this?
Well, the question with Jersey, I mean, because of where I live, I live near a joint base, so the air traffic has been crazy. And even at night, we've had, they had to be Black Hawks only because of the loudness of them and how they are, they have a distinctive sound. But anyway, we've been getting we usually have it on the weekend, they practice, but this is like every day now. So it's been a little crazy over this way. But secondly, my daughter she went into the auto store, chain, and that they changed, to get her light bulb changed. And the guy that waited on her happened to be in the National Guard. He said he was just on a 3-day weekend there and that it was really hectic. So basically, she said that he said to her, I'm reading, so I'm kind of got the phone a little bit away, but he says, we've been moving a lot of troops and equipment, way more than usual. I casually mentioned that I stay aware of things, and he said, looked at her dead in the eyes and said, please keep prepping. Get your firearms education and time on the range as soon as possible. And yes, things are just beginning, especially in Indiana. He said that they've been moving a lot of equipment and troops to Indiana. So I don't know what's going on with that, but I just figured I'd, mention that in case anybody was aware of what's going on there.
Wow. People have no idea. I think that soon it's going to get to the point where every call is somebody saying something just like what you're saying, and people are going to finally believe me. It's getting to the point where they can't hide it, and it's all coming out. We are getting ready for something huge. And this is just another example.
Yeah, he definitely, he wanted to talk more about a lot of customers were coming in, so he had to kind of go, but he was really, she said he was so serious about prepping and really, getting yourself prepared. He said that it's about to get, things are about to happen.
Well,
so I figured that was.
No, that's definitely something to call in. And this was in Jersey, or were you guys out of the state when this happened?
She was in Pennsylvania. She lives in Pennsylvania, and she had just happened to go get her headlight fixed. She wanted to get her headlight fixed, and she went in, and this guy just happened to wait on her, and that's how she found out. That's when he started talking to her, because she said that, hey, I pay attention to what's going on, and then that's when he started telling her all this stuff.
Whoa! Somebody in chat said something that really kind of sent a shiver up my back, because we read the story. Somebody says something. They said an attack on the Indianapolis 500. Think about that.
Really?
Well, no. Indianapolis 500 has Secret Service. It has there was a story that we read about a couple weeks ago or a week ago, and they did a hypothetical scenario. I don't know if that gentleman who just said that saw that, but basically Indianapolis 500 has the most people out of any public event. It's like over 100,000 people. It's such a big event. It's one of few sports events that has Secret Service and like actual military there to protect people, because it is such a gigantic event. And they talked about this device that basically detects nuclear devices, or it detects chemical devices. It's like a sniffer or something, but it's a tiny device. And they're talking about making these and sending these out right now. Not only that, they're drilling for chemical event to happen. They're actually doing false triage with quarantines and all this stuff. And what happened in LA with that helicopter getting sprayed down and quarantined, and then they said that it was a chemical spill, but yet they knocked on every last door of every neighbor and said, keep your doors locked? Why would a chemical spill need you to lock your doors? Things aren't lining up.
That don't make sense, right?
It doesn't make sense at all. It's like, do you want me to tape up my door? Do you want me to tape my windows? No. Lock them. The chemicals have actually grown into a blob, and it's attacking and killing everyone.
I know. They do stuff like that, and then you like, what, do you think we're stupid?
They do. No, and they assume that we're just going to all... And it's the mob mentality reverse, right? If we all think, oh, that's stupid to think that, then everybody's afraid to, nobody wants to, step up and say, no, this is what it is. And then you look like the crazy person, and the people that agree with you won't say anything because they don't want to be made fun of. There's things happening right now that don't make any sense. Life doesn't make sense. Nature doesn't make sense. There's so many things out there that you're like, what? But that's life. It's Murphy's Law. It's like, it's unbelievable.
It's definitely getting crazy. Getting crazy.
Well, thank you, Eileen. Please, if you have anything like this, this was a perfect thing to call in about, all right?
Okay.
All right. Well,
I just thought it was something, people needed to, at least if anybody's lived out that way, they can, kind of, maybe figure something out what's going on. But it's definitely something out there.
Well, thank you for passing that on. You have a beautiful night. Be safe, be prepared, and Marf out.
You too. Bye-bye.
You want to know what's going on? What's really going on when it happens? Go to marfooglenews.com and get Marfoogle alerts along with a Discord invitation where you can find your local state group and get together with the Foogle Fam. You'll find fast friends where you'll share prep and intel, and there's even special groups for former and current military. But don't try and steal the valor of those who have really served. It won't go well for you. The Marfoogle Fam is waiting for you.